Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Tonight's movie, I Feel Pretty. It's a woman who struggles with insecurities, who has a fall, and then wakes up with all this confidence and starts acting based on her confidence, which is great. But she starts to live fearlessly, but what happens when she realizes her appearance never changed? And it stars Amy Schumer, Michelle Williams, and a bunch of other people, but that's the important people. So that's what the movie's about. It got terrible ratings on IMDb, 4.7 I want to guess, 4.9 on IMDb, so I'm hoping it's funny. I think that's what Amy Schumer's all about. I like the idea, people to build up self-confidence in themselves, but enough about what I like, and let's get into the movie a little bit, and I'll tell you what it's really about and what I think about it. So stick around. I'll be back. Hey everybody. I am actually going to do a very early check-in on I Feel Pretty. We're at the 22-minute and 3-second mark. I know. Very early for those of you who watch me all the time, or every now and again, whatever. Normally it's around the 44-minute mark or whatever. And I had a couple of drinks tonight, a couple of martinis, a couple of Manhattans. I don't think that matters. And I am not an Amy Schumer fan. I mean, I'll watch anything she's in because there are, the Melissa McCarthy funny moments, I think, who has kind of lost her groove as well. But Amy Schumer was funny for a minute for me, alright? So you come into this, and I actually like her. So it's only 22 minutes, but it's all about the lack of confidence she has in herself. So she feels that she's not pretty. There's this great interaction she has with Emily Ratajkowski, whatever. I don't know what's her name. But she was in, I know, Ratajkowski. Emily, whatever. Look it up. I'll put it down below so you can look it up. I think she used to be a model. I know her from Entourage, whatever. She's in this film, so far 2 parts, and Amy Schumer kind of opens up to her, I wonder how it is to be as pretty, undeniably pretty as you are. So it's all about how vulnerable she is. So I thought that was interesting. I've never seen her in a film like this. I've seen her make jokes about this kind of stuff, but it's she's got a good character going here. Not a good character, but a character you feel sorry for. She doesn't feel comfortable in her own body, and nothing's going right for her. And so I thought I wanted to stop real quick and say that and share that before the rest of the film goes on, because who knows what's going to happen from here. But I like it so far. I don't like the film. I hate that. It makes you feel uncomfortable. You feel real bad for her, and hopefully things get better. At this point, at the 22-minute and 3-second mark, she just hit her head. And as we know from what I read from the synopsis, is when she's going to start to feel confident. So I think it's going to be fun from this part out. But up until this point, I mean, you really feel for the person, and you feel for other people who this happens to, and who lack this confidence and things like that. So I thought she did a phenomenal job in the first 22 minutes of portraying that to us. But anyway, that was a couple of martinis, a couple of Manhattans before. Anyway, I'll get back into it a little bit more, and I'll let you know what I think. Maybe I'll check in again, maybe I'll check in again, maybe again. So stick around. Hey everybody, we're going to do a rare double check-in, and I Feel Pretty. We're at the 1 hour, 9 minute, and 41 second mark. Excuse me, and I have to say I was really enjoying this film. And I know maybe I shouldn't so much. I applaud Amy Schumer. She was very vulnerable in the beginning, first 20 minutes, and she's got this confidence, and she's out there, and it's kind of that part, it was all good. People should have this kind of confidence, and she meets this guy who's kind of a regular guy, and he says, everybody should be like you, and have the confidence, and be comfortable in their own skin kind of thing. But she has this, she thinks she looks better because she hit her head or something like that, and that's why she has the confidence. Everybody else sees her as she is, and but it starts really working, and it's a good news story. However, at this moment, and this is why I stopped it, is it's starting to switch because she's overconfident now. You know, she's always been confident, but now, like, she has her old friends who have trouble finding dates, and now they're out on a date, and she's like thinking that she's better than everybody. So, you know, I can tell it's going to go downhill from here, at least for a little bit. But the first hour and 8 minutes, it was great. I really enjoyed it. Like I said before, when she was vulnerable, and then when she has this confidence and she's fun and stuff like that, I really liked it. Now, I expect it to go downhill, and that's where we are. So, I'll keep watching it. We only got 40 minutes left. Yeah, 40 minutes and 10 seconds left. Only 40 minutes and 10 seconds left. I can say that. Anyway, I'll get back into it a little bit more. And I know it's going to take a turn here. And now you do. But we'll see how it all ends up at the in the conclusion, in the end. I don't know. See how it all ends up in the end. Alright, I'll be back. See you in a bit. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of I Feel Pretty. And I feel pretty happy I watched this film. See what I did there? Actually, I am. Like I said, at the 1 hour and 9 minute mark, I knew it was going to go downhill, and it wasn't going to be great because she was getting overconfident and cocky, and I don't like that, and I thought I was going to ruin the film. And they did that, but they did it in such a short window that it didn't make you agitated, or it didn't make me agitated, I guess. And then, you know, they started to put it back together again. So I thought that helped a lot, because if they would have dragged that on for a long period of time, it would have ruined it for me. And they didn't. They brought it full circle. I thought that, you know, her awakening of when she realizes that it was just a mindset that she thought, again, she hits her head and she has all this confidence because she thinks she looks a lot different than she currently looks. And she hits her head and she loses that confidence. And then comes the, you know, at that, the realization point, not so much like she thought, for a while, not to ruin it, it's not a spoiler alert, but she really thought she looked different. And it wasn't until she sees two pictures that she realizes that she never really looked different. It was a mindset thing. Anyway, that happened rather quickly and it was over. And she turns it all around. But that's for you to watch and figure that out. My only area of opportunity for this film. I really enjoyed it, and a lot of people don't like Amy Schumer. I wasn't a big fan of her. I thought she did a great job this one. As I said, she went into she was very vulnerable in the beginning, makes you want to like her. And then she's like bubbly and overconfident, and you know what I mean, like strutting her stuff. I still liked her then. I liked her character. And then she overconfident, didn't like it then. Then she comes to the self-realization point. And the way that she did it, I thought it was great. I liked it a lot. I thought, Michelle Williams. So Michelle Williams is in this film. I don't think I mentioned that in the beginning. And I've seen Michelle Williams in a lot of different films. I think she might have won an Oscar. I could be wrong. But, you know, she plays a lot of deeper roles ever since Dawson's Creek, and I'll come back to that in a second. But in this one, she plays like the CEO of this makeup line, and she's like so soft-spoken and stuff, and stoic. It's funny, you know, to see her like that. I got a kick out of that, and she stays in that character the whole time. I like that part. I enjoyed that a lot. And I mentioned Dawson's Creek. I don't know. I watched it, maybe an episode or two. But Busy Phillips, she was also in Dawson's Creek. She's in this film. She's one of Amy Schumer's friends in this film. So, you know, the connection there, I thought that was pretty neat that they reunited. Boy, what rating. I'm almost embarrassed to give it an 8 because of the type of film it is. It's a girl film. But I'm close to an 8, a 7. I don't want to give it an 8 because, I don't know, 7, 8. That's how much. You can see how much I enjoyed this film. And I think maybe you will too. I mean, give it a chance. Know what you're getting into here. It's nothing groundbreaking. We've seen films like Shallow Hal. It's a very similar film to that. But I'm happy with what I watched. I'm happy with Amy Schumer's performance in this. Have I become a fan? Maybe not, but in this movie, I enjoyed it a lot. And again, let's all remember I had a couple of drinks before this, so who knows, if I watch it again without those drinks, it might be different. But if you watch this film, and I want to hear your comments, let me know if I was delusional while I watched this. But I thought it was an enjoyable film, and I'm smiling. So let me know your thoughts. I'd love to hear your comments. Hit the like button, and subscribe to my channel, Kimmel's Irish Pub. Hopefully this was helpful. See you next time.